In their meetings with Crown Land Unit Advisor John Llewellyn, homeowners say they were told that the land for possible relocation, which is supposed to be of equal value, is located in Leeward and Northwest Central, located in the vicinity of the Blue Hills dump. 10 of the 32-member Homeowners Association from Chalk Sounds National Park, which excludes 62 others also affected, said that the land is no comparison to their current properties.
Where am I going to go if I'm relocated? To a piece of property? I can't live on the property. I have a mortgage to pay. What am I going to tell the bank?
With fully furnished upscale homes like this one that have been denied electricity connections because of the situation, relocating will cost the homeowners million-dollar losses, and they say the expenses keep piling up.
You have persons that have to even employ security, and I myself have to do the same because my house was broken into and a number of articles, including my refrigerator, was stolen.
We've invested funds. Some of us have invested all of our savings. Some of us has gone as far as taking out loans and borrowing monies from various institutions or persons to pretty much ensure that we would keep that area of land during the period when they had the discount on freehold titles.
The discount offered at the time was 10% of the land's value for land applicants after 2008. One of the first landowners, Daphne Penn, and more than 30 others with freehold titles were given land under former Premier Michael Mizik and Governor Richard Tafari's tenures. Some homeowners have also been denied freehold certificates. Homeowner Kimo Tyne says it is a violation of their rights, an act of racism, systematic oppression, and vengeance towards the previous administrations.
If you look into political theories, this can be even viewed as some forms of communism.
Okay, well, you would admit, if you look at the group of people that's being represented by you guys, through the eyes of the British, it almost looks like a political conspiracy. It's a group of PNPs with some high-value land for almost nothing.
Oh, no, I rebuke that. I rebuke that argument in its entirety. Let me say this, and I want the press to record this. If this was a room of white expatriates on the same issue, I can bet your bottom dollar, go to the bank, get a loan tomorrow. This issue would not, governor would already sign, we had to sign, land given.
Homeowner Emmanuel Mizik has said that the innocent should not have to suffer for the guilty.
The governor is responsible for good governance, but decisions that was made by the previous government, signed by the then governor and the Attorney General, which is there to advise the governor and the government as to the decision they're making. They knew, the Attorney General, if it was a national park, by the way.
That fact has already been acknowledged by the government. Representatives said land for residential development was scarce, so the subdivision was allowed with hopes of removing its protected area status, but that failed, and now they say the law cannot be repealed. Deputy Commissioner of Lands Tatum Claveau told News 4 that the correspondence was sent to homeowners since October 2009 and feedback received in 2010. Homeowners say the letter was received late, and for one homeowner, it was 6 months later when his home was nearly completed that he received notification. Daphne Pence came a bit earlier.
On December, I got a letter. The letter was dated December 12th or 13th from the Lands Department, not October 13th. December was the date my letter came in. And I went over and I picked it up. And I took it and got legal advice. Legally, personally, I went through the legal process of writing a letter through my lawyer to the governor and everybody involved. And as far as I know, to this day, we haven't gotten a response.
The protected areas are set aside for biological conservation and recreation, and the nature reserve alone captures all habitat types found in the TCI. Homeowners have rejected the government's invite to conduct a study to prove their claims that their presence will have no environmental impact on the national parks. Homeowners say the venture is too expensive and there is only a 25% chance that anything will change. They said the government claims the area is also a breeding ground for sharks.
We're not building on the reef. We're not fishing down in Chalk Sound. It is nothing that is different. Nobody's plans here is different from what exists on the western side of Chalk Sound to date, or even on Silly Creek.
Next, relocation offers will be sent to homeowners. If that's not accepted within 6 months, homeowners will have to stay and accept their property being open to the public. They have already sought legal representation. For WIV4 News, I'm Nikira John.